Cindique Sanders Lassiter's world bounces beneath her like a bright red rubber ball, vivid and unpredictable. It's her third night pacing McDark, where she watches Roderick Red, the cutest phone pro around, slip deeper under their boss groan of dark shadow. But just as she's about to make her move, a violent wildman with a fashion obsession holds the key not just to her apartment, but to her heart. What does it all mean? Stick with me. Cindique's tangled love life reflects the book's heart, a ball bouncing back no matter the fall. Let's unpack how rejection and desire spin her world. Cindique's evenings pulse through McDark, eyes fixed on Roderick Red, the phone pro with a smile like sunshine. But grown of dark, the boss with a grim grip looms large. She wants to save Roderick, to rescue him from corporate chains, but each attempt ricochets off walls thicker than concrete. The rubber ball, bright red, slick, relentless, symbolizes our hearts in this narrative. Like that ball, our feelings stretch and snap back. When Cindique faces rejection or a love held hostage, it's like throwing that ball against a wall. Sometimes hard, sometimes soft, but it returns, ready for another toss. The payoff? By embracing this bounce, Cindique transforms pain into power. The book teaches us that resilience isn't just about enduring, it's the art of returning stronger. She learns some walls are meant to be hit. What matters is how you catch yourself when you come back. In Bounce, words aren't just spoken, they're weapons, caresses, barriers. How does Alan turn language into the spark and spiral of desire and danger? When Cindique flirts with Roderick or warns off the wildman with flashy shoes, every phrase is loaded with double meaning. At McDark, conversations ripple with tension, teasing, and danger. Her words are both invitation and armor in a game where silence also screams. Language here acts like a cat playing with a mouse, soft, enticing, then razor-sharp. The book vividly captures how words can bind people or push them apart like a ball tossed between hands, sometimes caught gently, sometimes dropped, leaving stings. The surprising insight: Cindique's mastery over language becomes her lifeline. She discovers that owning your words, shaping conversations, creates bonds deeper than mere physical presence. A lesson that speaking boldly can be an act of love and survival all at once. A violent wildman with an obsession for shoes holds Cindique's fate, an apartment key. What does this strange figure reveal about control, attraction, and having the key to your own life? The wildman stalks Cindique's steps, his wildness softened strangely by his obsession with pretty shoes. His shoes mark territories he treads, but also hint at vulnerability beneath the menace. It's this odd collision of beauty and violence that makes him captivating and threatening. In Bounce, keys don't just open doors, they unlock power and vulnerability. The wildman literally holds the key to Cindique's apartment and heart, turning a simple object into a symbol of control, trust, and tangled fate, like holding the ball tightly versus letting it bounce freely. For Cindique, owning that key, regaining her space, is a fight to reclaim autonomy. The wildman's shadow challenges her, but her eventual stand shows you that sometimes the toughest battles are over who gets to keep their own door open. Remember Cindique's red ball bouncing endlessly between danger and desire. That's your heart, too, meant to hit walls and spring back without breaking. When rejection stings or control feels tight, remember, the bounce holds your power. Next time life slams a door, try this. Catch your ball, take a breath, and throw it again with even more intention. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.